Where am I? What was that?
The PS1 is a very nostalgic console for me, even though I never really played that many titles from its library. In fact, my childhood was more based on the... And something that I also found very nostalgic recently, it's the World War II. In video games. Not that it's much better though.
That's a tank!
In the early 2000s, it was very common to see World War II games, with those glorious intros showing what we were about to see in the game, or just explaining what was cooking at the front at the time. But before that, there wasn't a lot of World War II games, except for Wolfenstein, but that game isn't exactly what I would call based on real-life events. But that changed when Hank saved my ass in 1998. After that, you can bet that Spielberg's pockets were spitting out money, and when he saw his son playing GoldenEye on his...
Tell him to bring me my money.
And with a snap, DreamWorks Interactive was created. And in 1999... The visuals, even though PS1, low-res textures, shaking polygons and character models that look like it still has a charm of its own, especially with the
details.
The main menu, for example. It could just be an static image in the background and an option list, but no, we don't do that here. This is how a main menu should be done. A pre-rendered background Resident Evil style,
Jill sandwich.
and polygonal characters just walking around doing things like answering phone calls and looking at the map.
Look at this country! You are gay.
And if you wait just for a bit...
Rennt euer Leben. Hat ne Panzerfaust. Run for your lives. He has a bazooka.
Oh, shit.
Even though you're not going to stare at the main menu for too long, they could have made some more animations or added more characters, because every time you come back from a mission, there's the same guy looking at the map and the other guy just answering the phone telling his wife to stop asking to take her to the fucking cinema! About the missions, there are 7 of them in total, with 3 to 4 levels each, which take place in various locations, like villages, sewers, ships, factories, dockyards, submarines, etc. Each with its own atmosphere, from the sounds in the background.
Attention, American Commando. You are surrounded and there is no chance for escape. Our weapons now, and we will treat it with charity and kindness.
Different enemy types, models, and even the mission structure itself, like infiltration,
It won't happen again.
sabotage, stealing information, or just distributing some 12 gauges. And speaking of 12 gauges, Heresies apart, the game has a good amount of guns. 9 in total, but your character can carry only 4. And the ammo capacity, it's basically infinite, so you're not going to run out of ammo during the missions. But if you do, you can always lap the enemies with your pistol, or you can just use the bazooka. But don't go play the game thinking that you're gonna just look at the enemies dead in the eyes and say,
Suck.
Oh no! Oh dear! Ah!
they can be a bit of a pain if you underestimate them. In the first missions, they usually use rifle, sometimes even forgetting to keep the gun loaded for some reason. But as time goes, they start to use MP40s and even Panzerschrecks.
Oh, hello there!
But if you think that blowing your mouth off with a bazooka round isn't enough, ambushes. And just a little reminder, no checkpoints during levels. But back to the enemies, as I shown earlier, they can be pretty rough to deal with, but they're not very smart, especially when grenades are involved. Oh Hans, look, the American has thrown a grenade. Oh Scheiße. And just to add to their unsmartiness, they're very blind, which makes headshots very easy to hit. Especially if you have some kind of brain damage like me to play in the original control scheme instead of a more modern pattern, which is like comparing Robocop with Doom.
I made a mistake.
But at the end, I still love this game, no matter how much I get pissed when I play it. It's old? Yeah. It's clunky? Yep. I'm going to play it again in the future and keep loving it?